COVID-19 is speeding up digital transformation in all corners of the world.
People are turning to their gadgets for almost anything and everything, from shopping to paying bills to banking. Well, our guests today have a mission to help people experience banking in the new normal. Joining us now from Singapore is Manish Bai, CEO, director, and founder of Uno Bank, a digital bank that takes an AI-first approach to banking. And from Bangalore, India, Ridhi Dutta. He's the regional head for ASEAN and India at Backbase, an Amsterdam-based fintech software provider that provides a leading digital-first engagement banking platform to financial institutions.
The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas recently released guidelines for the establishment of digital banks. Manish, we know Uno Bank is currently working with regulators to obtain your license to operate in the country. Uno Bank is a digital-only bank. Now, it sounds simple, but can you briefly tell us what does a digital bank mean?
A digital bank is where your entire banking services are delivered to you online. Unlike the traditional bank, there are no big branches or massive infrastructure. In fact, you access your bank either through your mobile phone or your tablet or say your computer. Now, Uno is a digital-only bank. It's a trusted single app that solves all your financial needs with speed and ease. So what does that mean? We have to solve the unmet needs around the customer. One app for all the financial needs. One card for your withdrawals and for your transactions. 1 minute to onboard. And imagine 1 minute to get your loan approved, provided you meet the qualifying criteria.
Speaking of the power of one, Uno Bank has leveraged Backbase as a partner for a unified single one-stop platform for banking. Now, how has the technology and partnership added to the value of Uno Bank?
See, a digital bank is a lot about technology. So when we set out to kind of choose our technology partners, there were a few very important considerations for us. First and foremost, it was about scalability, security, and resilience. Second, it was about agility and flexibility. Thirdly, you wanted someone who is fast, has customizable journeys so that whenever a new product or launch is needed, you don't have a very, very long lead time like in traditional banks. And lastly, it's a commitment to this region and alignment of interest in terms of really creating the iPhone 15 of today. And we found everything, all of these parameters in Backbase.
Really, Backbase is behind the digital journey of banks. You're the digital backbone of financial institutions. How could you share with us how Backbase supports banks in the Philippines in creating better digital banking experiences and in turn ensure a better experience for customers?
Backbase, as a unified digital engagement banking platform, we are offering banks the automation to orchestrate their entire digital journey. With our end-to-end solution, we are helping banks to digitize the complete customer life cycle, as Manish mentioned, starting from onboarding customers, helping customers sign up and originate for new products, helping banks cut off silos, and thus offering them a lot of flexibility and agility to offer a customer experience in a 10 times better manner. My last point, we heard Manish talking about the power of one, and it's a very interesting point that Manish made, which goes back to how they came out with their brand name. But we at Backbase have a similar, philosophy where we believe that a one single platform that we are bringing to the table should be able to do 4 things. Again, delight customers of a bank, empower the employees of a bank, orchestrate a lot of value from an ecosystem perspective, and finally, digitize these operations.
Manish and Ridhi, what are some of the key trends and opportunities that banks need to take note of during this period of change? There seems to be a big move really towards everything happening online, things being more streamlined and things happening quicker. What do you guys think?
I'll go back and revisit the power of one. Today's consumerism is all about putting the customer first. And that's our guiding principle or guiding spirit. Uno, or the customer, is one. We in Uno are already looking at the existing banks, the wallet players, the fintechs, the other organizations to see how we can leverage the entire ecosystem and come out with products that solves the customer's unmet need as of today.
When we start talking about challenger banks and neobanks, there's a lot of perception that they're going to act as competition to the incumbents, but that is not essentially true. Incumbent banks, neobanks, or digital banks like Uno Bank, and a lot of fintechs are being able to operate together rather than competing with each other. And that is because everybody has their own skill sets. Everybody has their own niche. A bank like Uno Bank, digital banks like Uno Banks are able to do things with a much better operational efficiency. They are able to focus on customers much better, and they are much more agile. So I think Manish has captured it pretty well. The focus on customers, the focus on ecosystem, the focus on partnerships, and a lot of cooperation that's going to happen between digital banks as well as incumbent banks.
The work that you both are doing or planning to do in the case of Uno Bank serves as a force of good, helping people and making a difference in their lives, especially now that we're facing so many challenges. How do you see digital banks supporting and serving the needs of Filipinos in these trying times? Manish, you can go first.
Financial inclusion is a big challenge today in Philippines. 50 million people are unbanked. So making banking available to the unbanked or bringing innovative products and solutions which are simpler, which are more competitive to people, those who already have bank accounts, is a very exciting and eventful journey. Not only that, we at UNO strongly believe that the youth of today is the future of tomorrow. So we are on a mission to ensure that as you move out of their teens, everyone has access and availability to a bank account.
That's so true. Ridi, I'll give you the last word.
Yeah, I think, we're talking about the force of good, and the force of good can only happen when you are, I think Manish also alluded to it, can only happen when you are thinking about your customers. We want to help banks like Uno Bank become the bank that people love. And that is what our entire effort is, centered around. Our one platform vision is also centered around that. At the end of the day, we want to make a difference to the way people are banking and the way people are doing their financial transactions.
All right, well, it sounds like this solution is about convenience, speed, and keeping our finances safe. Gentlemen, thank you so much, both of you, for joining us this morning. Thanks.